On rays that keep my temperature rising. It is a spring break typhoon outside. Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. White Sox, Guardians, Showdown, money, investment, opportunities. Everybody's in on it. Shane Smith for the White Sox. Shane Smith, 2-card pitcher. Oh, it is thunder and lightning outside. Michael Tauchman, 2-card. Luis Robert Jr., 4-card. Nick Matan. Attendees out. 6-card. 6-card Nick. Andrew Vaughn on the board. Matt Thais on the board. Lennon Sosa, 2-card. Miguel Vargas, 4-card. Brooks Baldwin, 2-card. Jake Amaya on the board. Flipping to the other side for the Cleveland Indians, or Guardians as they so are likely called. Ben Lively, 2-card pitcher. Let's see what we got here. Stephen Kwan, 4-card. Jose Ramirez. Why do I have Ramirez as a 6-card? He's a 4-card. Why am I calling him a 6? I screwed up somewhere. I must be looking at the wrong fucking team with the wrong fucking Ramirez. Why do I think he was a 6? Carlos Santana, 2-card. Kyle Manzardo, 7-card stud Kyle. Lane Thomas. Lane's a 5. Why the hell did I think Jose was a fucking 5, 6? Some good weed. Nolan Jones on the board. Gabriel Arias, 4-card. Bo Naylor, 3-card. And finally, Brian Rocio, 4-card. A lot of fucking 4s. A lot of fucking 4s. 1-7 and 1-6. What do we got? Shane Smith allowed 2 runs on 2 hits and 4 walks while striking out 3 over 5.5 innings Tuesday against the Twins. He did not factor into the decision. Smith cruised through 5.5 scoreless innings but got cut short of an opportunity for a quality start after walking back-to-back hitters. The Twins then rallied for 5 runs off Penn Murphy, taking away an opportunity for a win for Smith in his MLB debut. Smith generated lots of soft contact and showcased legit stuff. He lines up for a road start versus the Guardians next week. Good enough review. Michael Tauchman. 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored Sunday against the Tigers. Tauchman was activated from the injured list Sunday and made his season debut while serving as the leadoff hitter for the White Sox. He reached base on a single in his first plate appearance, and he also came around to score after a single by Andrew Vaughn. Tauchman has showcased strong plate discipline throughout his career. so he should have the chance to score plenty of runs, even considering the subpar White Sox lineup. Yada, yada. Luis Robert Jr. 1-3 with a walk and caught stealing in Sunday's loss to the Tigers. Robert had struggled to begin the season, as he only had 2 hits across his last 6 games and 19 at-bats. He's also only hit 1 extra base knock, which is a double that came on opening day, and he has struck out at a 30% clip. Eesh. They're not singing his fucking praises. Nick Makin, a 6 card, out of the lineup for Sunday's game against the Tigers. Makin will take a seat Sunday if he's had started each of the last 4 games at either designated hitter or first base. He owns an 818 OPS, over 22 plate appearances so far this season, and should have a regular spot in the lineup versus right-handed pitching. So as long as he continues to swing a hot bat. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the terminology that your man Faro loves. And that's when I hear the magic fucking word, hot bat, for a 6 card. That puts that fucking guy locked into all 20 of our goddamn lineups. And at a bargain, too, for some reason they keep him low graded on the totem pole, even though the man's been on the board 6 fucking times. So somebody explain that shit to me. Did we flip the switch for Nick? Yes, we did. All right. Andrew Vaughn, looking at old news here. Out of the lineup. Yushkabai. Matt Thais isn't in the lineup. Lennon Sosa out of the lineup for Sunday's game against the Tigers. Fuck 'em. Miguel Vargas. We're looking at old news here. It's March. We're in April already. No March news. Relevant. Brooks Baldwin. 1-for-3 with a solo home run. Wednesday's loss to the Twins. We read this. We read all about you, Brooks. It's old news, but since you're the 8th batter and nothing else is coming out of here, the 24-year-old switch hitter spoiled the shutout bid by Pablo Lopez with a 7-inning blast. We read this. Kid's batting hot. First long ball of the season. He's making a case to take over the starting shortstop job for the White Sox with a 5-game hitting streak to begin the season, during which he's batting .357. That was a couple of days ago. The streak has obviously run cold because the man's name has not been coming up. Still, it's in consideration. Jacob Meyer, this is also old news, out of the line. So in doubt, we take the pitchers. Ben Lively took the loss against the Padres on Wednesday, allowing 4 earned runs on 7 hits and 2 walks while striking out 4 batters in a 4.5 frames. Lively got out to a decent start Wednesday, striking out 4 of the first 9 batters he faced. However, things took a turn for the worse in the 3rd inning after 4 consecutive hits, capped off by a Jackson Morrell homer. Gave San Diego a 4-0 lead that would never relinquish. Lively is now up to a 6.75 ERA through his first 2 starts of the year, but should have a decent chance to bounce back in his next outing, which is tentatively scheduled to come next week against the White Sox. Well, you go bouncing back all you want, Ben. You do what you need to do, sir. Nick Maton. Stephen Kwan. Nothing new on Stephen. March news. We're in April, kid. We got to get out of the March stuff. Jose Ramirez. 3-for-4 to walk, 3 home runs. I'll call you back, Mark. And 4 RBIs in Friday's win against the Angels. The 7-time All-Star entered the contest with 1 run scored and 2 RBIs through 5 games this season. But he padded those totals Friday by homering in the 1st, 5th, and 9th innings. It is the second 3-homer game of Ramirez's career, the 26th multi-homer performance, with the latter mark tying Cleveland's franchise record. The power display boosted his season slash line to 381, 440, 1.048, and 25 plate appearances, put the man's fucking ass in every goddamn lineup. When you read a card like that, it gets you excited. It gets you excited. Let's get in there. Get it in there. Let's win some fucking money. Let's get to the upper echelon of fucking tournaments. Let's prove System works. Douche. La Rouche. I like stacking my lineups up. Some quality talent. Like stacking the box with those quality boys. All right. Moving on. Swinging hot bats. Carlos Santana. 2 for 3 with a solo home run, additional run, and RBI, and a walk against the Angels in Saturday's loss. Santana knocked in half of Cleveland's runners in the contest, launching a solo home into center field in the first inning and adding an RBI ground out in the third. The veteran first baseman has been a steady presence in the Guardians lineup this season, as he's gotten at least one hit in 6 of his 8 games and is slashing a sturdy 290, 343, 452 through 35 plate appearances. Well, Santana is on the list here. Carlos Santana and Ramirez. Maton. What we got? Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 4 to solo home run in Sunday's loss to the Angels. Manzardo cracked his third home run of the season in the 4th inning to the game by the 2-2 tie before the Angels pulled away in the latter innings. He leads the Guardians with 9 RBIs through 9 games. Yeah, it's safe to say Manzardo's got to go in the fucking lineups. He's a 7 card. He's the top card in both decks. That just kind of cements it now, doesn't it? Can we keep stacking the boxes here? Can we get the lineups the way we want? Why do you have to do that? There's no fucking reason for you to do that. The fucking mouse gets away from you. So he's 5th. So you're 6th. Okay, good. There we go. Manzardo. La Spada. La Spada. Ochincho. La Spada. La Spada. Manzardo. So now we're here at Manzardo. Here we go. So Manzardo. Maton. Where's Manzardo? Oh, and Ramirez. Hot bats coming through. Lane Thomas, 5 card. What do we got? 1 for 3 with a stolen base and an RBI in Sunday's loss to the Angels. Thomas had a run-producing sacrifice fly in the first inning, then stole second base in the 6th and was stranded. The steal was the first of the season for Thomas, who recorded 20 season regular thefts in 2023 and 32 in 2024. He's up there with Santana. We like Lane. We like Carlos. Manzardo. Matone. Ramirez. Nolan Jones is out of the lineup for Sunday's game against the Angels. Fuck your mother. Manzardo. Matone. Ramirez. Gabriel Arias. Started at second base and went 1 for 3, was caught stealing on Monday's loss to the Padres. Good for you. It's old fucking news. Manzardo. Matone. Ramirez. Bo Naylor. Out of the lineup for Sunday's game against the Angels. Naylor launched his first home run of the season Sunday for his first hit in 4 games. He'll take a seat for Sunday's matchup versus Halo's lefty Tyler Anderson. Austin Hedges will step in behind the plate to catch for Guardians righty Luis Ortiz. And finally, Manzardo, Matone, Ramirez, Brian Rocio. Old news. 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs in Friday's win over the Angels. He was also caught stealing. Jose Ramirez was the star of the show with 3 home runs, but Rocio was also pivotal to the victory with an RBI double in the second inning and a 2-run single in the sixth. The 24-year-old switch hitter has started 6 of 7 games at shortstop to begin the season, but he hasn't provided much offense with a 250, 318, 300 slash line in 22 plate appearances. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we got 2 cards we like here. Carlos Santana and Lane Thomas. Lane Thomas is a 5. What's Santana? Carlos Santana is a 2. Lane Thomas is a 5. Inclined to take Thomas over, especially because that's a 1 for 2 to stolen base. What's Santana got going on here? And they're right next to each other, man. So I don't think. Let's see if we go Thomas first. We can't get anybody at 28 now. So the cheapest we can get here. That's remotely interesting. Can't get Santana, huh? We get anybody at 32. We can get Jacob Maya. We grab Robert Jr., but he wasn't so exciting. Rocio got the RBI double right behind Ramirez. He's connected to Ramirez. Well, we go with this Brooks Baldwin kid with the getting streak, which gets me Rocio, which works. All right, we got a lot of money to work with here. A whole lot of money to work with here. So you can get either way. If you get Lane Thomas, you're not getting one of the pitchers, which is fine. If you grab Santana, well, you grab Santana and Thomas. So fuck it. I like that. Can we get Santana and Thomas? Thomas and Rocio. Although we like the home runs before the Thomas a 5 card, man. Santana, Thomas. Can we get them both? Yes, we can. You can finish that Cleveland stack with Rocio. You can leave 26 on the table. Unless you want that fucking pitcher. But Ben Lively, they tooled his ass up. But Tarek Skubal's killing it right now. A decent chance to bounce back. Fuck that. I'm playing contrarian against the pitcher here today. Thomas. You just miss on Santana. So we will grab Rocio. We can get them both here. Thomas. Oh, shit. You get the pitcher here. You get Shane Smith. You take him. Thomas. Ooh, but if we go, no, if we go Santana, we definitely can't get him. Oh, this one I'll risk it and take Ben Lively for this dollar here. Lane Thomas. And Santana, yes. So essentially, you need 16.5. You got 16.5 left over, you get them both. So bang, bang. You drop somebody for Smith. Drop Santana for Smith. So we go Smith and Thomas here. Oh shit, you go Smith and Lively here. He'll do that. I'll go pitcher's duel for that card. Thomas. Oh! Fuck it. Taking a $3,000 reliever. Drury, well, he's out. Any one of these guys step up, be a pinch hitter. Let's see. Rodriguez is recalled from AAA Columbus ahead of Thursday's 7-4 extra inning win over the Royals and went unused off the bench. Nah, that's garbage. Gallo announced Sunday via social media plans to make a full-time transition to pitching. Gallo requested and was granted his release from the White Sox on Sunday. Gives a fuck. Omar Narvaez released. All right, so Rodriguez, you're my guy. By process of elimination. All right, Thomas. Brooks Baldwin. Bang. Thomas. Santana. With just enough left. Arias, a 4 card. Fuck it. Stay with Cleveland stack there. Thomas. Rocio. Thomas. Santana. Should go with the Touch or go with Arias? Arias. Stay with those Cleveland stacks. We got Thomas in here, so we go Santana. And Rocio. Cleveland stacks, baby. Thomas. Oh, you just miss on fucking. You just fucking missing this cocksucker. Do we go Rocio and leave the money on the table? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thomas. With enough for Shane Smith. Thomas. Unless you want to go lively there. I'm feeling Shane Smith here. He's the top card in the deck. And it's contrarian. Thomas. With just enough for Santana. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 20 bloody lineups. May fate and faith decide your fortune if you should win. Blow your money right here on the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. Peace, love, war, all that shit in between.